10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good morning, good evening, whichever you prefer. It is 1:45 a.m. Central Standard Time. It's the 13th day of November, 2017. We've been off the air for a while. I'm sorry for that, but we are back. My name is Brian Hammond, live in San Antonio, Texas. I hope all is well. I hope you're ready for the new work week, which starts tomorrow. If you're in San Antonio or in the surrounding areas, San Antonio will be 80 degrees, partly mostly sunny. I hope you guys enjoyed the gloomy, dreary weather we've had the last couple of days. I hope it's good and beautiful where y'all are. And just to bring you up to date, the last election for different states may have upset the apple cart there because a lot of Democrats won. So that means our White House, our Commander-in-Chief, our very own Donald Trump, of which is now going to have to learn to work across party lines. But again, that remains to be seen. He is still the Commander-in-Chief. I encourage you all to pray for him. Give him direction and the wisdom on how to do things and what decisions to make, right or wrong. He does need wisdom, and he does need our help, although all we can do is pray. All we can do is believe that he does know what he's doing, I hope. I'm not convinced, but let's hope. He is the president, and although I don't approve of things he does, but he does them. Tonight, or today, whatever you want to call it, question for you. The title of this is Scary Stories, or A Scary Story. Now, way back when, they probably were pretty scared. Today, if you had to compare the two, which one do you think is the most scariest? Do you think the past ones are scarier than the present? Or how would you tell? Has anybody ever seen a scary movie? I'm sure you have. I'm sure there are families out there that do that and watch that stuff. I like them once in a while. I do. But again, I don't know. Therefore, I went through a thing where I didn't think very many things were that scary. TV shows, radio shows, audio programs, anything like that. They didn't seem to scare me that much. Sometimes on certain things, I got carried away with it. But I'm curious as to what y'all think, really. Now, if you want to leave your opinion, if you want to say what you think, you can at bdhammond45@gmail.com at any time. You can also call anytime to 850-6734, and that's 210-850-3674, I believe. I don't call myself enough, that's the problem. Tell you what, if you want to know, you can just call 210-708-8701. That's 210-708-8701. You can also chat live with us right here as we do our podcast. I'd like to hear from you. I'd like your opinion, your feedback, requests, ideas, show ideas, anything you'd like. We ask you to keep it respectful. I don't care if you cuss a little bit here and there, that's fine. Just remember that not all audiences feel it's appropriate for it or like it. So take that into consideration when you do call in or chat. I would appreciate it. Sit back, relax, and I'd like to give a shout out to Diane in High Ridge, Missouri, and to all my friends that could be listening in High Ridge, San Antonio, and the surrounding areas. I hope your Monday will be as good, or at least as good as I would like to believe that your weekend was. But let's get into the scary story, okay?
The boy took the toe into the kitchen and showed it to his mother. "It looks nice and plump," she said. "I'll put it in the soup. and we'll have it for supper." That night, his father carved the toe into 3 pieces, and they each had a piece. Then they did the dishes, and when it got dark, they went to bed. The boy fell asleep almost at once, but in the middle of the night, a sound awakened him. It was something out in the street. It was a voice. It was calling to him. "Where is my toe?" It groaned. When the boy heard that, he got very scared, but he thought, "It doesn't know where I am. It will never find me." Then he heard the voice once more, only now it was closer. "Where is my toe?" It groaned. The boy pulled the blankets over his head and closed his eyes. "I'll go to sleep," he thought. "When I wake up, it will be gone." But soon he heard the back door open, and again he heard the voice. "Where is my toe?" It groaned. Then the boy heard footsteps move through the kitchen, into the dining room, into the living room, into the front hall. Then slowly they climbed the stairs. Closer and closer they came. Soon they were in the upstairs hall. Now they were outside his door. "Where is my toe?" The voice groaned. His door opened. Shaking with fear, he listened as the footsteps slowly moved through the dark toward his bed. Then they stopped. "Where is my toe?" The voice groaned. "You've got it!" What do you come for? There was an old woman who lived all by herself, and she was very lonely. Sitting in the kitchen one night, she said, "Oh, I wish I had some company." No sooner had she spoken than down the chimney tumbled 2 feet, from which the flesh had rotted. The old woman's eyes bulged with terror. Then 2 legs dropped to the heart and attached themselves to the feet. Then a body tumbled down. Then 2 arms and a man's head. As the old woman watched, the parts came together into a great gangling man. The man danced around and around the room. Faster and faster he went. Then he stopped and he looked into her eyes. "What do you come for?" she asked in a small voice that shivered and shook. "What do I come for?"